yeah, it's party time, Mom. You know what time it is. It's always party time in the mothership, which is Studio 22. Welcome to another episode of the Chad Prather Show. Hanging out here with all the family, not the least of which is the guy who drives this vehicle into the cyber regions, which is the puppet master, Mark Tate. Look at you with those headphones on, all handsome and beautiful and sexy. And, oh, Mark. Oh, Mark. You know, I think my mom has a crush on you, Mark. You know why? She likes the strong, silent type. Don't say anything and ruin it. Okay? Candice, the queen of the Ethiopians, sitting over there keeping Mark straight. She is the filter for all things that are my brain and every thought that I have. You know, she's quiet, and everybody's like, she's so sweet and innocent. And I'm like, no, all the dirty stuff I think and say comes from her. Yeah. Let me ask you a question, Candice. Do your parents watch this show?
They do. Actually.
They do?
Yeah.
I apologize. I apologize right now, Mr. and Mrs. Ortiz, for ever referring to you as being Ethiopians. Not that there's anything wrong with being Ethiopians. I love them. God bless them. But I just know you aren't one. Y'all are like Venezuelan or something.
Not even close.
We don't even know where she's from.
But, you know, again, 23andMe, feel
Let
free
me
to
ask you a
sponsor us.
question, because I know you're from somewhere down south.
No.
Is your house, when you wipe your butt, do y'all put it in the toilet or do y'all put the paper like in the corner? Have you ever been to those Mexican restaurants? What the hell is wrong with people?
I'm shutting this down. I'm turning all the recording devices off, and we're going home.
No, you're not. Don't. Mexicans don't quit early. Listen to me, Candice. Listen to me. Stop wiping your ass and putting it in the corner of the stall, dude. If you're a Mexican, I understand that you don't have closed septic systems with a lot of power down there in your country, and you're used to pooping in a gallon bucket. But let me tell you something. Here, the flushing works. I can't go into a Mexican restaurant, and you know after eating a hot, fired-up chalupa that I got to go put it back. So don't wipe the poo paper, and put it in the corner of the stall. You're an American now, okay? Assimilate. Assimilate. It's somewhere in the Constitution you got to do that. Yeah. Oh, hot news, Natalie. How do you wipe your butt? Front to back, back to front? Do you stand to do it? How do you do it?
I bunch it up, don't fold it.
Yeah. You bunch it up? Like make a little tissue
paper?
Carnation?
Yeah, I don't fold the paper.
Don't tell me that. That's not clean.
Not clean to fold it all up. No.
Yeah, you got to get wiping. You got to get more surface area for the traction, Natalie.
The carnation allows more surface area.
No, it's like putting a sponge in your ass.
Come on,
can't.
I'll show
Come
you.
on.
Come here.
Okay, demonstrate it. You stand up on the bar.
Wouldn't be the first time.
So I made a comment on the show a couple of weeks ago about if I ever build a house, I'm putting a bidet in. I'm going to get totally European, right? I'm going to Epstein that. I shouldn't have said that. But so somebody sent me a link to one of these little bidet deals that you hook into your water line. It goes on your toilet. But here's the thing. Once the water line goes to that, there's no actual water in the toilet bowl. So you're pooping on dry porcelain, which is not good, because I don't think you people understand how much the water really kills the scent of the poo. That's why bloop, and you go in there and you're like, thank God it's underwater, because when it's sitting on bare white porcelain, it comes back at you, and it's like, and so you would have to turn this thing on, and so I thought I wouldn't mind having, because my smells like roses, like I wouldn't mind that, but I'm sure my wife does. My wife doesn't want a bidet, right? And if we use the same toilet, like if she happens to come in my bathroom, she probably doesn't want the cold blast of water hitting her. Why are you just shaking your head? Does this not sound appealing to you at all? You don't want a bidet?
Everybody's hitting pause right now because they got to go poop. Everybody in this room's got to go poop right now because of you.
Here's the facts. These are just biological, physiological facts. Your sphincter right now is squeezing. Yeah. And you Baptists watching this thing, I know y'all's buttholes are puckered. So, look, everybody's got to poop in them at any given time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let that out.
I'm confused. I'm black. What the hell is a bidet? Is that stuff what white people use?
Yeah, it's European, so y'all wouldn't know. So listen, sitting over in the Party Foul pub, obviously Party Foul Steve's over there. We got Chris hanging out. Chris travels with my buddies right here, the Hodgetwins.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming in here,
Thank
Kevin
you for
and
having
Keith
us.
Keith and Kevin and Keith. I don't even care which one you are. I mean, y'all like literally. This is the first time I can say to black men, y'all look the same to me.
It's not the first time I heard that.
No, I'm sure. That was too easy. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate what you do. Appreciate your comedy. Appreciate your social media. But I got some questions because obviously I do this thing too, and I'm always fascinated with people's methods. First of all, we'll get into that in a minute. First of all, how'd you get started doing it? Was it on purpose or was it accident?
Actually, it was on accident, really, because I remember my very first, when we finally came out of the closet, it was Keith's idea, right? It was about the kid in San Antonio who was wearing a MAGA hat, got attacked by the big bad Mexican. So Keith said, let's do a video about it. I said, hey, man, let's just come in neutral, right? I was being a minute. Just come in neutral. Let's just say nobody should be attacked for wearing a hat, right?
It's my idea.
It was his idea. I give him all the credit. Did the video, put it up on Instagram. Like 2 hours later, we had lost like 15,000 followers.
Really?
Yeah. So I was like, great idea, asshole. I said, let's go buy some MAGA hats next. You know?
Well, we might as well align ourselves.
Yeah. But we kept doing the videos because it's something we believe in. I mean, if these people in Hollywood can talk the BS they can talk, we're going to use our platform for some good as well.
Yeah.
And you guys have caught it. A lot of folks have caught it. You know, I look at friends like Terrence and David Harris and Brandon Tatum and these guys. Obviously Candace, but I'm talking about guys who go out and have a little fun with it. Catch it pretty hard for being, one, a person of color, two, a conservative. But you guys don't come at it in an attacking way. You come at it from common sense. Because from my videos, you can sum them all up with one question. I'm just going, really?
Right.
And y'all are doing that in a funny way, playing off of each other and being able to do that. But what kind of flack have you caught for doing it?
Oh, man.
I tell you what, I mean, a majority of the fans I've lost was black people.
Of course.
So I lost a lot of black fans. I lost a lot of Muslim fans. But mostly, I've lost a lot of black fans. And our whole thing when we was coming out conservative, I was genuinely trying to help black folks.
That's what we was trying to do. And before we did that, our comedy shows used to have a whole lot more color to it. Right? Now our shows are like a damn Van Halen concert. It's like, what, two black people?
It was 4 black people at my show last night.
And that's
4
the minimum.
4 of them.
It's 2 black minimum in every business.
So,
Counting y'all 3.
Have any of them come back though? Where they left, they're pissed, but then they're back and think
it's gone.
no, they're gone. Okay.
But I tell you what, I've had a huge impact on white liberals. A huge impact.
And we come from a common sense approach, but being conservative is common sense. Those dingbats on the left now, those dudes are bat crazy. What they're pushing on the country.
They're actually running on, all the Democratic candidates is running on taking away your rights.
They want to take something from you. Raise your taxes. I mean, what was it Andrew Yang tweeted the other day? He said, I'm just trying to give everybody money. Well, I'm trying to keep mine, brother. And unless you got a big old bankroll, I don't think you're going to give 335 million people in this country.
He's
Plus
just
the illegal
pandering.
aliens.
He's pandering to people. He's just pandering. He's not going to do that. You can't do that. Where you going to get all that money from?
$1,000 to every American. I mean, it sounds great. But who's going to pay for it?
You can't do it, man.
Somebody tweeted yesterday, Sunday I saw this. Somebody tweeted and said that if they pass a reparations bill, that they will allow people to identify as black. And I said, oh, I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid.
I would too, because have you seen this ass back here? Definitely.
Oh,
I want to get paid.
Get up on that bar. Get up on that bar. Come on, put one of them tissue carnations together. Wipe that black ass.
Shake that black ass, girl.
Wait,
I
get
can
up.
twerk.
Can you twerk it? Can you twerk it like Kanye in church? Come on.
Man, put some Kanye on, man. I got to see this.
Man, let me tell you. Jesus walks.
I've never seen somebody twerk off a Jesus walk.
I know. Natalie wipes. That's funny. But I'm with you on that because over the years I've been attacked by anybody all kind of folks. And the BLM movement, they came after me for a while. It's funny how BLM just kind of disappeared.
Yeah. Black Lives Matter, they are the biggest joke.
Yeah.
They really gave a shit about black people. They'd be marching them down the streets in Chicago.
Yeah.
Or they'd be in Texas when they was trying to pull that black girl off of life support. You would be out in front of that hospital protesting.
Yeah, or you would be in front of Planned Parenthood.
Yeah.
Right.
If they really gave a about black folks, but they're only here for one reason, that's to be divisive.
100%. When you got 85% of Planned Parenthood facilities that are within walking distance of urban communities, you know exactly what their mission is, and it's still a eugenics deal. Nobody, you say it's about women's health. No woman is going in and trying to get mammograms at the Planned Parenthood, right? You're not getting your pap smears or your smear papped or whatever you do. You girls are not doing that.
That's what they say is all about women's health. No, If you was all about just women's health, if abortion was banned, you would still be in business.
Yeah.
If they ban abortion, Planned Parenthood is gone.
Yeah, you're talking about $4 billion a year is going to be gone.
Yeah.
Steve lost his hat in Ireland last week. He had on a Houston Astros hat, and it blew off. He was walking over a bridge in a canyon on the Game of Thrones tour, and he took the saddest picture. His hat was in the river 100 feet down, and I laughed my ass off. He posted that on Instagram. You did cry, didn't you?
Just a little bit.
That hat's been everywhere.
It was gone. Nothing you could do.
Well, we're going to buy you a new Houston Astros because that cartoon caricature of you on Beer for Brunch.
Yeah.
But he doesn't need the hat because look at all this hair. Look at all that hair you got, Steve. Oh, my
Man,
God.
why you covering all that up?
Yeah.
That's a mullet, right?
How much? See? Yeah, see?
Just long hair.
You want to talk about making him cry? You know what'd be fun? I'm going to pay for you. Hey, will you get a perm? Like a kinky perm. Come on.
Get a kinky perm.
Get you a
Gonna
kinky
pay
perm.
me to get a perm?
No, I'm gonna pay for the perm.
Oh no, you got to pay me.
All right, here's the deal. Here's the deal, folks.
Capitalist.
Let's make some. Speaking of being that, listen, losing your hair sucks. It sucks. It sucks. How about I help you with that? Look, what you may not know is that the cause of your hair loss could be a hormone called DHT. You're losing your DHT the older you get, guys. So I'm going to talk to you about a solution because the FDA approved a couple of different hair treatment products in the past to help control the DHT loss, which would help prevent your hair loss. The problem is that DHT, when you buy those things, it's expensive, but it will trigger hair regrowth. And in a good percentage of guys, your hair's just going to stop falling out. So you couldn't afford them. You had to go to the doctor, had to get a prescription. I fixed that for you. Me, all by myself. Don't even listen to anybody else. I fixed it. Keeps.com. They're going to give you the generic versions of those 2 FDA-approved hair products. So not only are they up to 90% effective, I'm telling you the truth. I've seen the before and after pictures. It's legit. It's totally affordable. And I got you half off to get you started. With Keeps, you get to save your hair without ever leaving your couch. You just answer a few questions online, snap some pictures of your bald-ass head, and a licensed doctor is going to review your info and recommend the right hair loss treatment for you. That's it. It's going to come discreetly to your door. They're going to ship it to you. So if you're tired of losing your hair, I got you a free online doctor consult and 50% off your first order. That's right, 50% off. So go to keeps.com/loss. Keeps.com/loss. Go there right now. Hodgetwins sitting here hanging out. We're having a good time. I'm worried because we might go long today. I'm enjoying it. So if you had to look at, let's talk about the candidates, because in my opinion, there's really only 3 candidates, and that is Joe Biden, Corn Pop. I wish Corn Pop would have beat his ass. He came out on Twitter the other day talking about Trump shouldn't have gotten himself involved in these military matters by granting, because he gave Eddie Gallagher, our friend Eddie Gallagher, he reinstated him in the military and gave him back his full rank and the whole thing. He had no business doing that, but you had his administration with the Obama administration releasing Gitmo detainee terrorists in order to get that traitor Bo Bergdahl back, and you got Chelsea Manning and all this stuff, and I'm like, I wish Corn Pop would have kicked his ass, because Biden's complaining about Trump saying he needs to stay out of it. So then you got Elizabeth Warren, who I think is probably going to wind up being the candidate. But what's going to be funny is if this impeachment thing goes to the Senate, guess what? She's not going to be able to go campaign in Iowa because she's going to be stuck on that Senate jury trying to decide whether or not to impeach.
Right.
So I'm like, it's going to bite that ass. See, they don't think ahead like this.
Well, they're too stupid. Liberals are brain dead.
Well, the problem is their constituency is stupid.
Yeah.
They're
That's it.
morons.
Yeah. Their constituents is The Walking Dead.
Yeah, and you take Bernie Sanders, who I think is the third guy.
Oh, he's gonna die.
And he's out.
Yeah, he's gonna have a
Bernie
heart
will
attack.
never get elected. He will never get nominated. They'll find a way to buy him off again. He'll get him a fourth house on the beach somewhere. You know, forget global warming. These
Right.
guys are buying houses out on the coast.
Right.
So I look at this stuff, but when you look at folks like Kamala Harris, you look at folks like Cory Booker, Pete Buttigieg, and those guys, and you just this pooling of ignorance, in my opinion. Overall, what's your thoughts? And do you have an opinion on anybody as an individual that's running?
I think they're all great.
They're amazingly great.
And I agree with you, and I know why you say it.
They make our job so easy.
Yeah.
Oh man, they are special. Like Kamala Harris, she's out there telling everybody she's black.
Yeah.
Now y'all probably looking at me like you shouldn't be talking. I look like I'm Mexican, right? But anyway, like her mom is from India. I'm talking red dot India.
Yeah.
Right? And her dad looks like me. Right?
Yeah.
Now, me and Kevin, we got our DNA check. We're 55% black. We just made the cut. Right? Just made it.
Right.
She is not black. On a good day, she's might be about 30% black.
Yeah, if she's lucky.
Yeah, and I think even her dad came out saying, She's saying this stuff and it ain't right. When your daddy says it, Chris, when your daddy comes out and you're trying to run for president and he says, no. Now, when that 110/24 came back DNA for Elizabeth Focahonky Warren, when that came back on her, I was laying there in the bed and I thought, I'm ordering me a DNA test today because I guarantee you I got more in me. And so I ordered one, I did it, came back, I'm 100% white. one, I like Eastern European white.
Yeah.
Like,
how stupid is
Hitler would have
Elizabeth
loved me.
Warren?
Yeah.
She is stupid. Trump actually coaxed her into doing that. I give you $1 million. And she went out and did. That's how stupid she is.
Then the
How can
test
you
comes
go
back.
to the mirror with blonde hair and blue eyes and tell everybody you Native American?
Yeah. You always notice she's kind of leaning forward with her hand up, running somewhere. Yeah. Like she's always running, waving, just waving, running and waving. It's funny to watch these folks.
Yeah.
I'd give her the tomahawk chop in a
Yep.
heartbeat. And Nancy Pelosi's had so many damn
Martinis?
Yeah. I'm gonna do I do all those spoof characters. I'm gonna do a Nancy Pelosi one leak. I'm gonna get me some fake teeth. I'm gonna talk about how this is just a tragedy for America and how this impeachment process is playing for the president every day. And I want to spit my teeth out.
Yeah, I'm thinking when she's talking, she's got like a cough drop in her mouth. I'm waiting for it to fall out, but it's just her way of talking. She's like drunk.
That dimple in her chin is actually her navel because she's had so many facelifts. One more facelift, she's gonna be the only.
Her face is all
It's all stretched out like
So stretched and
Leatherface. She has one more facelift. She's gonna be the only congressperson in D.C. wearing a goatee.
Jesus Christ.
She could look like him too.
Yeah.
She's
The beard.
She sounds like that lady on half baked, and it's good for arthritis.
Nancy. Okay. Oh, she's hammered, dude.
Yeah.
She is lit. But you guys, when y'all are doing the videos, and people ask me this all the time, like, are you scripting or are you just playing off of each other?
We just turn on the camera and we just feed off of each other.
Yeah, we have a brief little idea, but when you cut that camera on, it's just whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, all this stuff comes in your head. Like I hear him say something, and then I have an idea pop in my head. We just feed off each other.
Yeah.
Because I can remember the first time I was watching y'all's videos and you guys were like, yeah, that's right. And then sometimes you look at each other and he's always happy and you're like,
Yeah, keep you like a serial killer, though.
I know. You're like I look at Keith, he's like, I kill you too. I look like I told him, I said, if I look like y'all,
Yeah.
I said if I had a twin, I'd have somebody to spot me too. You know,
Yeah.
I'd have a workout partner, but I got Party Foul Steve. And so you just start looking like the people you hang out with.
It's not working out, huh?
Stuff like your hair.
Exactly. Minus the hair. That's right. Look at that. That ain't no mullet. Look at that shirt though. F the left. I came up with that. Y'all need to buy that. Go to shop.blazemedia.com and get it. Oh, F the left. It means forgive the left is what that means. Yeah. But y'all have a good time with it. I'm assuming you do because you wouldn't keep doing it.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun, man. It doesn't even feel like a job.
I mean, you get like horrible comments and like on our Facebook. This
course.
black woman sent me this message said, "You guys are some bootlicking Uncle Toms." I was like, "Why can't I just be an Uncle Tom?
Yeah.
I gotta lick the damn boots too." I was like, "It's just the hate that we get.
Yeah.
It's from black people."
And they call us sellouts, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually trying to help you, and you call me a sellout. The real sellouts is your famous rapper, your comedian. Those are sellouts. They selling your soul to Hollywood.
Yeah.
They're not trying to benefit black communities. I mean, you look at a majority of all the rappers, they're glorifying crime and violence and drugs. You look at all the movies, they're just changing the perception what it is to be black in America.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to show you that you need to listen to both sides. And I tell anybody, if you sat down and you talk to an expert from the left and from the right, nobody would ever be a Democrat because everything they say doesn't make no sense.
Yeah.
None.
That's true.
It's true, and that's the thing. And people say, "Oh, well, you're just pandering. You're just pandering." You know, I get accused of that as I'm trying to capitalize off of a Trump presidency or something of that nature. No, look, I've always been a conservative.
Right.
Always. I've always, you know, I've never registered with any political party, but I've always been conservative in my thoughts. Socially, I'm probably more liberal. I don't care who you sleep with, what you do. You smoke your weed. I don't care.
Right.
I really, it's not, I don't care. I'm not a fan of you aborting babies. You know, I'm going to fight you against that. But beyond
Especially
that,
late-term abortion.
yeah, it's got
That's what I got a
crazy.
problem
What
with,
woman
late
will
term.
water her big fat ass in a Planned Parenthood at 9 months with all them damn stretch marks? Lactating.
Already got
Them
milk.
swollen damn ankles.
Yeah, blood pressure through the
I had all that.
ankles swollen.
So bad.
And go have a late-term abortion. You
That shit is
still got to
crazy.
have the baby.
Yeah.
They're not going to give you a pill and the baby's going to dissolve.
Amen.
That's right.
The
You're
baby,
right.
you still
That
got to
shit
push
is-
the baby out.
And a
That
lot
is
of black
evil.
people still don't know they're selling black
Parts.
people's melanin
Yeah.
for lotion and stuff.
Parts grinded up.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
It's like,
Yeah.
Chris, what's your thoughts on all this?
Man, that shit is you're absolutely right. That's straight up murder. Not gonna stand. You just fuck somebody that you just woke up like, who the fuck is this dude with the 1-2?
yeah.
Take a damn, take a pill.
Yeah.
You know,
The
week,
morning after.
take a pill. But damn, 9 months. That's
Yeah,
murder.
that's
You
like
crazy?
piss poor planning. You have unprotected sex. You didn't tell the guy to pull out. You didn't take the morning after pill. You waited. You didn't go to the doctor right away within,
You had time
when
to
you
think
get
about it.
pregnant.
Yeah.
6
Time
months,
to
you
think
feel
about it.
something moving like, oh, something's here. I'll check on it later. 9 months, oh yeah. About to have it? Okay, let's end this. That is sick.
Start feeling something moving. You at the prom.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all the Democratic candidates like, yes, late-term abortions.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you got Ralph Blackface Northam in there talking about, okay, it's a sensitive issue between the doctor and his patient. Like, no, everybody will leave the room and the mother and the physician. And I'm like, this lady is sitting up here. She has delivered a child.
Yeah.
How do you go 9 months? You have carried this child. You felt this child. It's barbaric. And I understand because people go come at us. Yeah, it's rare cases that's going to happen. But the fact that you're willing to legitimize that.
Yeah.
Or legalize that is absolutely
Yeah.
asinine. I mean, that's how far and demonic the thing has
Yeah.
become.
Pete Buttigieg was on the Breakfast Club, and he was using the Bible
Yeah.
to legitimize abortion. I was like, shut up. You're gay. You don't even have sex with women.
But men get their periods now. So
Right.
Hey, but you got to say Ralph Northam. They called him what was his nickname? Coon?
yeah.
Coon man.
Yeah. Y'all seen those pictures of him blackface? Y'all got to admit, that dude make a damn good-looking coon, right? That was a handsome
Who's
coon
that
right
short-
there.
that
He
short-
was ready
short-
for
that's-
Jet Magazine.
That's that short dude? The short dude with the funny lips that talk. Is that him?
Yeah.
I thought, he looks like he was like the real. He went
Look
to
here.
transplant of blackface. Like
So, and I've been trying to find this picture, and I can't find it. It's somewhere on social media, so you trolls go out there and find it for me. But a few years ago, after they killed Osama bin Laden, I went as dead Osama for Halloween to a party, and I toweled myself up, darkened my face, and I made a really good bullet wound. Because I'm pretty good with the makeup. Y'all need to go back and look at my Glenn Beck special where I was pretending to be Glenn Beck. A lot of people saw it and thought I was actually Glenn Beck. But I put me a bullet wound right here and wrapped up, and I dressed like Osama, right? And I went out, and like I remember doing it. I remember what I looked like. I know what the pictures look like. I want to find these pictures. I don't deny it. Ralph Northam's like, well, I don't know if that's me in that picture or not. You know,
because it took a lot of time to put all that shoe polish on your face.
You know, if you put all that on.
Yeah.
Max, how long it took him to take that in the face? I don't recall.
That's why
It's about 30 minutes.
That's why I turned down being on the Blue Man Group.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna put that on and off every day. And I don't want to beat a bunch of pipes on the stage.
Right. Yeah.
No, but you got Justin Trudeau, who blackfaced 25 times in his life. We only know about 5 of them. And that little girl in the kindergarten goes, "Did you put black on your face?" I did, and it hurt people, and I'm sorry for it. Did you put it on your hands too? I did. Somebody put this man out of his misery.
Yeah. If that was Trump, oh my God.
Can you imagine?
That would be the
the biggest scandal in history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question about blackface and
Hey,
don't
you're supposed
Megyn
to be
Kelly?
seen, not heard. Seen, not heard. Go ahead.
Don't Megyn Kelly.
Come on,
me.
Megyn
I'm just
Kelly.
asking.
Talk about
Okay.
blackface.
I know. This going back, never tell. One of my friends went. She was a massive Flava Flav fan. This was years ago. So she dressed as Flava Flav. I actually met Flava Flav a few years, showed it to him. Didn't think twice about it. He loved it. She sincerely had that. I was in theater. I know blackface. I know what it was.
Right.
But I also know the intent of their heart.
Yeah.
So just because I'm white, it's not okay. So I'm asking you guys, if you knew, like if I was a big fan, and I'm asking the 55% of the both of you, which is over 100% if we put you together, so it's okay.
110.
That's right. Right down here too. I'm serious. I mean, I really want to know.
She went as Flava Flav?
Yeah, I'm assuming you're black.
Yeah. I mean,
55. You don't know.
He's
I
Jamaican.
don't know that, and I don't want to assume, but I'm just asking because everybody's so fired up about pointing fingers and hating, and I feel like it's gone over the top again. Now, if there's an intent of hatred in there, I get it. She didn't have an intent of hatred. She really loved Flava Flav and his clock.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't hurt, man. It didn't hurt. It did hurt her because he's like one of the blackest black person I've ever seen. So she probably should have started off low like Colin Powell.
She's still getting it off of her skin.
Shaded up.
Yeah.
I seen this comedy roast, man. They said he looks like a skeleton wrapped in black electrical tape.
like Michael Black said,
All the white people was dying. The black people was like, "Oh man, that is up."
like Michael Black said, he said, "Yo, he's under the bed black."
Yeah.
Why do you think he's got to wear that big white clock?
Yeah.
They'd lose his ass.
Yeah.
You know what? The only reason, blackface that was messed up, but black people are so sensitive now because the Democrats have made them that way.
They made them that way.
Even though there's no intent there, just because you have it, you're done.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
I'm not
kind of
offended
like
whatsoever about it.
the with blackface. It's like they took that went because now like dressing up. I get it. Like you get what, and it wasn't like that. But with Gucci with the black face like ornament, look like like that's offensive. Like you come there and had dressed up with a straw hat and like that. And
Uncle Remus.
that
kind of deal.
That's unfair. But that I we was talking about with Whoopi Goldberg, man, and she was like, but Ted Danson, and you wrote the jokes for him. Like, don't try to act like you defending the like, come on.
Yeah,
Both
I think
sides of it.
I think it's all about intent. If there was
And
no
even with
intent,
that, you take Ted Danson, who is literally one of the nicest guys in Hollywood.
Yeah, I heard that a lot.
He didn't have bad intent in doing that. He was dating the woman, but I mean, these were again different times.
Yeah,
and Whoopi's going to tell Junior the other day on The View, like, you going to question my character? I'd be like, I'll question your character. I have no problem questioning your character. Let's talk about this. Speaking of black things, I'm excited to welcome Black Rifle Coffee Company as our new sponsor to the podcast.
Big shout out to Black Rifle.
I love Black Rifle Coffee. And look, veteran-owned, operated, premium small batch roast to order coffee company for people who love America. They import only the highest quality beans from around the world. And guess what? They always roast to order. So that means when you order it, then they roast your beans, which guarantees that you're going to receive the freshest coffee available. They develop their explosive roast profiles with the same mission focus they learned as military members serving this great country. All Black Rifle Coffee Company blends are available in both whole beans and ground varieties. You can even get those little cups, the single-serve deals you put in your Keurig or whatever little machine you use. The best way to enjoy it is to join the Black Rifle Coffee Club. That's what I did. You choose the amount and the blends that you crave, and they will offer it to you at a special discount. It will ship to your door free, directly to your house or office every month. And guess what? You can determine how often you want to get it. Once a month, once every 3 months, however you want to do it. That added convenience going to allow you to keep on working hard, making America the land of the free, the home of the brave. And you never have to rush out to the store and waste your money down on a corner again with a bunch of liberal-ass, crazy coffee companies out there that don't know what they're doing. Wake up, America. Wake up. Coffee is where it's at. BlackRifleCoffee.com/WatchChad. That's BlackRifleCoffee.com/WatchChad. Enter the discount code WatchChad. You're going to get 20% off your first order of any coffee products, and that includes if you join the Black Rifle Coffee Club. All right.
Big shout out to them.
That was a good little segue right there.
I think I'm gonna cancel mine and reorder it so I can get your discount.
And
Get your 20% off.
Yeah.
Add the deal. I love those guys, man.
What was the name
That
of
sounds like some
the
liberal that you're going to do.
What was the name of the hair product?
Keeps.com.
Yo, does it do anything for white hair? Because my white hair is gentrifying the black hair in my head. It's like raising the rent on the black hair moving uptown. I got a lot of grays.
Gentrification.
Yeah.
You get me now.
Damn. All keys.
Hey, Steve's mama's OBGYN pulled him out by his hair. Like
Oh,
he
yeah?
just popped out and like, look, we don't need forceps. I just snatch him out. Look at that head. Golly, howdy. Natalie, you're so cute. Candice, you're so cute. Mark, you're so cute.
Do you remember that I asked you to if we could have them on probably a few months ago?
Yep.
Because I saw you just probably running in the same crowds on social media, and I became a fan really quickly and started following. And then I also had a little bit of a crush.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
I'm like, yes, and I go, can we get them on here?
Truth
Oh,
be
man.
told.
Careful, girl. I'm getting excited.
Truth be told, watch out. They're wearing sweatpants, girl. You can't hide much. Can't hide much. How do y'all feel about circumcision? See, listen. See, like I personally, like they having vagina hat rallies. We lost something. We need to have foreskin rallies. We can wear turtlenecks. We go out in the street, pull them up over our heads. Look good on bald-headed people that never use Keeps.com. You know, heck
Turtleneck rally.
Turtleneck rallies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I don't know what we'll protest, but we'll come up with something. Hey, vagina hat rallies are a hard place to pick up chicks, man.
I bet.
I've tried. We're Grand Junction, Colorado. We wound up in a women's march, and I was
We
like,
marched with them. Not
we
on
marched
purpose.
with them. We were walking, and they had this big old rally down there, and I was like, "Hey, girl, what you doing?" They angry. They're angry little elves.
Yeah.
It's
What you
funny,
doing after
man.
this?
Some angry women, man. Not
Y'all's
happy.
travels though, because y'all are crisscrossing the country doing the comedy tour.
Yeah.
And you guys just have date after date after date, which is awesome. And I love the success. I love that y'all have crowds that are showing up. You having a good time doing it?
Oh, yeah. It's a
man.
blast. Yeah.
And
it's a blast.
your wives like, go get out. Get out of the house.
No, they be like tagging along sometimes.
Oh, they come, yeah.
Yeah, like they came here.
Yeah.
Might see this.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no, the way I tell it is, like, my wife don't want to go to Toledo, but she'll go to Vegas.
Right.
You know,
There
that
you
kind
go.
of thing. She's
Right.
okay going to San Diego or, you know, that kind of deal. But she don't travel with me.
Man, it's amazing. It's like meeting all these different people, and they're so happy to see us. So it's like, man,
Yeah.
I'm somebody now.
Yeah, we used to be losers. It's like in Arlington, man, we came out to 2 shows there, and people gave us a standing ovation coming out.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't sit down. I was like, okay, sit the down. This is getting awkward, people.
I'm done with you. I've already made money off the ticket sales. The
Yeah,
heck?
they're so happy, man.
Yeah.
Man, it's so gratifying.
Yeah.
Hey, it keeps us going, man, because
Yeah.
like we said, we get a lot of
The
negative
comments is
stuff.
real negative. So when we go to our shows and meet people who actually watch our videos and
Support us, yeah, it's
Yeah.
amazing.
Well, and you could probably attest to this. So with the stuff I do online, people think that they're going to come to one of my shows and they're going to get that same thing. They're not. We're going to do a comedy show. I'm going to tell you stories. I'm going to tell you jokes. We're going to laugh. You're going to relate to it. And an hour and a half later, you're going to be happy that you came. You're going to walk out telling those stories yourself.
right.
So, your shows, I'm sure, are different from what they're seeing online because it's a different format. You have to do it that way.
Yeah, there's some politics worked in there. But it's like, you know, conservatives are a lot of conservatives are like really Christian. So after the show, sometimes we get emails. Hey, I'm a Christian. I came to your show. I even brought my daughter. And what the was that you did at your freaking show, you asshole? And it was like, I can't please everybody, you know. But I try. But
it's like
it's a comedy show.
Our shows is like 30 minutes stand up, 30 minutes still stand up, but it's politics. So
Politics,
it's like 50-50. So
yeah.
I get those emails too because my philosophy's always been I'll show you the edge. I'm not going to push you over the edge. But sometimes I hit a mood and I just kind of get into somebody when I feel like. But golly, I mean, if I say in an hour and a half, if I use the word penis in a joke, I get either those emails or, oh, I can't believe I have thought this about you for all these years. And you were so filthy. All you talked about was your penis. I said the word penis one time. I mean, and that was in the context of a medical procedure.
Right. But it's like one of the hardest professions to have is comedian.
Yeah, especially today. So did you guys check out Chappelle or Burr's new special? Did you watch those?
I've seen the bits and clips. I haven't seen it. I haven't had the time to sit down. I really want to watch it because a lot of my conservative friends, oh man, he killed it.
He did good. He didn't spare anybody. And Burr, I saw Burr personally here in Irving, Texas.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
I saw him personally, and so the second half of his special I had already heard because I'd seen him live. First half is solid. He comes out. And the other day on his podcast, he was talking about that Amy Robach girl with ABC who turned down the 3 years ago the Epstein story. Oh, he gave them down the road, man, and I appreciated it. Oh,
yeah.
He lit them up, talking about you gonna cover up so you can you can get you're afraid you're gonna lose the interview with Harry and his celebrity wife. I'm like, dang. Go put a hit on Bill Burr. That's funny. And
he goes in though.
They're like calling him racist. He's like, do they not realize I'm married to a black woman?
That's so funny when they call you racist and they don't even know you. Don't even know you.
Don't know what you stand for, and he's
woman.
Married to a black woman.
Yeah, it's craziness.
Burr?
But Burr
I did not know that.
He like that black ass.
Long time. They've been together a long time.
Yeah.
Like 16, 17 years. And
he had a joke, man. I seen he was about white people being ashy.
Yeah.
And he said, oh my God, it was so funny.
Yeah. Black don't crack.
Yeah.
I love it. I want y'all to keep having fun. I want you to be encouraged by what you're doing because I read something that Shapiro said, and he took it from Breitbart years ago, talking about the art of debate. And in it, he said, it's not about who you're debating, it's who's listening to the debate.
Yeah.
And that's, I posted a thing on there about Don Jr.'s new book, Triggered. And it's a funny book. Like, if you don't have a sense of humor, it's just like Don Sr. If you don't have a sense of humor, you're going to be offended by his speeches. I mean, the president's a great comedian.
Yeah.
Right.
People don't get that, though.
Yeah.
It ain't presidential. But Junior writes this book, and I say, all you little trolls out there, y'all need to read this book and maybe rattle your chain from the basement and get your mama to go buy you a copy and throw it down there. And people are like, do you really think you're influencing people positively by saying things like that? And I'm like, I really don't care. Right. Like if you don't get that we're having a good time with this,
just trying to be
you're hopeless. You people are off the radar, man.
All
just off the reservation.
Your platform, all three of you guys are well known because people are paying attention.
Right.
You were saying what a lot of people either don't have time to say or they're too afraid to say. Yeah. That is why you guys are all where you are right now.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Trump when he gave that speech when he found al-Baghdadi. What he said, he was whimpering and screaming and crying. And I was like, how do you whimper and scream and cry at the same time?
Why are you blowing up?
And I know that, and I know that wasn't on his teleprompter. No. He added that.
Yeah. Of course he did. And people don't understand that that's the whole shtick of it all. And then you got these guys like Jim Acosta who's tweeting out there, the dog, I have it from a White House source, the dog is not at the White House when he got the Photoshop deal of him putting a Medal of Honor on the dog.
Yeah. That's insane.
I'm like, Jim Acosta from CNN, a major media voice, is saying, this is like, can we go back to just worrying about what Anderson Cooper's sucking on? Because I don't care. I don't care about the rest of these guys. It's absolutely nuts.
Yeah, the stuff they say is insane, man. It don't make any sense, man. They're such hypocrites.
Yeah, it's dumb. You guys have got to go find the Hodgetwins out on the road. Go to one of their shows. I keep twisting their arm. They don't need me, and I don't need them. But I want to go do shows together. I sent a message to my agent, and I said, "I'm telling you, I think we could really mess with some people.
That'll be
like really, and like do less work and make more money. And I'm a fan of that idea." I'm a capitalist, baby. Yeah. I'm a capitalist. You're doing a lot of shows. I'm doing a lot of shows. I bet we could do a lot of shows.
Oh, he was a fool.
I'm looking at the camera like I'm gonna look here. My agent's watching this. Work it out, you gay Cuban.
Why is all the agents in Hollywood gay?
They love.
Yeah. I had an interview, man, long time ago, man. It turned out to be a damn. They called us. They wanted us to host this TV show. We get to this room. There's one camera, and there's a black couch in there. I was like, where the have I seen this? Meet these two flaming gay guys. These dudes are so gay. They was floating, had a pink, purplish aura around them. And the dude the whole time stared at my crotch.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I haven't stopped. I got Keith in my
at least
radar.
You didn't make eye contact. See, it's cool if you don't make eye contact. This dude was making eye contact. He started sweating. I was like, man, this dude is so gay. I'm looking.
Yeah, supposedly they had us in mind for this TV show to host.
Yeah.
Turns out we wasn't even attached to the show. Yeah. And then after the little interviews, hey man, what are y'all doing after this? Man, we go grab some drinks. I didn't drink. Gay mother. I paid $2,000 to come see. I think I was gonna be on TV. You ain't got me on this damn gay casting couch.
Hashtag me too.
You were a little aroused, Keith.
Yeah. No, man, I was about this big, man.
Yeah.
Balls as tight as hell like peas.
Yeah. I go out there to Hollywood, and I always stay in West Hollywood, and my gay agent, he's like, why you always stay there? It's the gayest place in Hollywood. And I'm like, well, I wear this cowboy hat. It's like a revival of Village People, and I don't have to pay for any drinks, right? I got the little, going to the little diner, this guy, the bartender, he's like, oh, are you on Grindr? Oh, God, I got to go. Got to get out of here. Yeah. I don't sleep face down, Chris. Chris, I don't sleep face down over there, man, because I don't want pink eye from the pillow. You know what I mean? You know that thing's been rubbing on some ass. Speaking of ass, you got to get that bidet thing.
I'm not doing a bidet.
You're not going to do it?
Mm-mm. That did not come in my trailer that I grew up in.
Yeah.
I don't need it now.
Oh, you ain't going. You can't. Your family's a brush pile. Your family tree's a brush pile. Ain't going to get above your raisin. But you have. Look at you.
Goat.
Man, them skip marks in that bidet, man. Then you gotta come and hose it down. Like,
Especially if it's dry.
Man.
You gotta scrub if it's dry.
Yeah.
Gotta go in there.
Yeah.
But I don't use
That's
that.
why I use baby wipes.
The little bristle thing that you clean it. I hate that because it flicks back up. You're like,
I know. That's why I don't clean toilets. I got me an Esmeralda. She comes in there. Esmeralda, she picks the tissue up out of the corner, too. She like, oh, this is how we do it.
Is that Schwarzenegger's maid?
She's pregnant. Didn't get an abortion.
Oh, man. Schwarzenegger was up in his house with his maid just busting nuts.
all kinds.
On the daily.
Knocked
her up.
Just like flexing, looking in the mirror. Oh.
Let me tell you a funny Schwarzenegger. So Schwarzenegger, which by the way, I heard him on, was it Johnny Carson back then? No, it was Leno. And they asked him if he knew what his name meant. Schwarzenegger. He said it's Austrian for black plowman. And I was like, well, I knew it was black something. And so anyway, he said he was talking about, he was on Stern, Howard Stern, and he was talking about how he built his house kind of like a Greek, temple or whatever with the columns and all this stuff. And he used to have all these male bodybuilders would just walk around in their thongs and stuff like that, and they were just muscling up. They'd be out there serving drinks or whatever, and it was like a Greek pantheon of just weird sex stuff, and he said these guys,
The House of
felt,
Batiatis.
you know, they'd work out and they look like, you know, their penis looked small in the little thing, and so they would take like 10-pound weights and tie it to their pecker and let it hang, trying to stretch it out. And he said guys were hurting themselves. And this was Schwarzenegger talking about this stuff. So if he's got that kind of kink show going on, you know he's knocking up maids. You know he is.
Yeah.
I mean, here's a dude who's open. I mean, you read his stuff and he talks about it. And he talks about it. I mean, that dude was living for sex back when he was doing Venice Beach stuff. Yeah.
He left out all the gay sex, huh? You run a bunch of big oily men.
Hey, Ron, I'm kind of slow. I haven't had chicken in a while. Man, just let me stick it in, man.
Conjugal
You
visits
got a
at the
big round
Epstein.
ass on you, boy.
Get up on the bar, Natalie. Come on, twerk to Kanye. Twerk to Kanye.
Don't stop.
That's
get
big.
it,
in
Has she ever
bodybuilding.
got up on the bar?
Not this one.
Oh,
Not
I
that
want to
one.
see that.
Yeah,
I know.
this
I
one.
know. Hey, we're going to make this a 2-part episode. We're going to do an off the rails. So come back. We're going to do it tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, come back and be sitting down. And we're going to be wearing the same clothes and everything with the Hodge twins. If you're not offended yet, we're going to fully offend you tomorrow. Check them out. Hodgetwins.com.
Hodgetwinstour.com.
Tour.com.
Yeah.
I knew there was something else in there.
Yeah.
Hodgetwinstour.com. Find them out on the road. Go see them. They're all across America. And check these dudes out. If you're not following them on Instagram, then you just ain't on Instagram. You got to be following. Follow. Yeah.
Right. Official Hodge Twins
Visual
on
Hodge Twins.
Instagram.
Comedian Chris Clark.
Yeah.
Justice Smith.
Jesse.
Yeah, that's what Jesse like.
Jesse's hired more people than Ocasio-Cortez.
Gave 2 black men a job.
And they were migrants. We're going to get out of here. We'll see you tomorrow night. Love y'all. God bless you. Bye.